Hi Libra, welcome to your December 2019 reflection message. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Andrea. Thanks for tuning into Soul Embers. Guys, I just launched the channel like under a week ago and I've had such an amazing response and I wanted to thank you for all your likes. I feel very excited and very well received, and it definitely has been worth all the effort that I have put into, the creation of the channel. I work full time and I also run a private practice for my private readings on the side. And it's definitely been worth it because I'm reaching so many of you, and hopefully the messages that I'm channeling and delivering are having a positive effect in your life. You're able to take something from them and apply it in a way that helps you make a positive shift, right? So anyway, Christmas, wow, already, I know. For those of you celebrating Christmas, I hope you have a happy, safe Christmas with your family or your loved ones. And those of you that are not celebrating Christmas, I hope you also have a safe break, take some time to rest, spend with your loved ones, hopefully get away maybe, and reset, refocus so you can hit the ground running in 2020. So, the reflection messages are readings which are aimed at, identifying triggers that cause us discomfort, right? And the challenges associated with healing, overcoming, and releasing aspects of our, repeating behaviors or repeating patterns or aspects of a cycle that absolutely no longer serve you. And the reason we know they no longer serve us is because when we're in that space, we don't feel comfortable and we want to release it. Sometimes we know what the triggers are, we know what the challenges are, and we find that no matter what we do, we just can't seem to let go. And with these messages, I'm hoping that I can give you some insight, a new way of approaching it, or a new perspective that could possibly work, towards shifting out of that energy. So let's jump into it. I've already shuffled and meditated on the cards. And I've got to tell you, I've finished your love reading and your general reading, and there is just this sense of resistance on both ends. I'm feeling that overall, Libra at the moment is transitioning and is so ready to transition. Have dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's. You've gone over the plan, you've exhausted every outcome, and now you're sitting on like hot coals. You're ready to shift, but there's something holding you back. And so I'm sensing this really unsettled energy. It just kind of makes me feel anxious, just like something's just not right. Okay, so here we are, number 23. Beautiful. So I'll hold that up for you so you can see the card. Gorgeous, isn't it? All right, guys. So what I'm getting from this is a lot of deep thought. A lot of deep thought, a lot of deep introspection has gone into a current situation. And I feel that, how I said I'm feeling this resistance? So what I'm feeling is that you start to work on this aspect, and then slowly, as you work on it, you start to make breakthroughs. And then you hit a brick wall, and then you kind of take a step back. You sit in that space again for a little bit longer so you can reassess, refocus, come up with a different strategy. You go into those deep thoughts, not dark, sorry, those deep thoughts. And you may even be detaching from, your social circles to do that. Really taking some time on your own. I'm seeing a lot of greenery, so I wouldn't be surprised if you're spending a lot of time outdoors to process this. And then as the insight comes, you take another step forward. And this has seemed to be the trend over time. However, as you're going, it's like an elastic band. your ability to tap into it has expanded. You know, your intuition has truly kicked in. Your subconscious is starting to filter through information to your that your conscious has kind of blocked. Okay, so with this energy of your intuition and your subconscious starting to work in a more relatable way for you, they're connecting with you in a more balanced way, you're able to see, you're able to get the enlightenment that you need a lot sooner. The possibilities are opening quicker. The resistance is far less. Okay, so this is the kind of energy that I'm getting. So your intuition, it has expanded, and with that, so has your gut feeling. And so you're really paying attention. You know, your gut feeling seems to be triggering quite often these days. Maybe you're finding that when you're in crowds, you're starting to feel uneasy. You're picking up on other people's energy, and it's starting to affect and drain you. And you may even be withdrawing from those large social events because you feel that at this point in time, there is so much work that you need to put into making this shift in your life and working through this aspect that there's no time to kind of waste. Yeah, this is the energy that I'm getting. So what's happening here, guys, is you're really starting to blossom. You're working through this transition beautifully. The impatience is because it's taken so long. Maybe this is an aspect that of yourself or a situation that you've never experienced before. And so now here you are working through something and stumbling through something that was completely new. I feel that you've gone from stumbling and hitting brick walls quite often to really starting to learn from the past experience as you were transitioning through, if that makes sense. So this is beautiful energy. I'm really seeing you blossom and really embrace this transition. I don't feel that you're suppressing in any way. So beautiful. Oh, I'm also getting, I just got this message, really sharp. Oh my God. It seems that as you're tapping into this, you seem to be able to understand that there are different aspects of yourself that need attention at different times. So you could find that you don't just focus on the one area, which is why there's this sense of it taking so long. You realize you're so in tune at the moment that you realize that in order for you to progress, different elements of yourself or in your tangible life need to be aligned. And so that process takes time, right? There are so many different facets of ourselves. And because of that, there's this balanced way of working through it. I'm sensing the whole slow and steady and balance. You're in true Libra power right now. Really standing in your power. In fact, I would check out your general message, your general reading, sorry. Very much the result of your general reading has a lot to do with the work that's been put in through the messages I'm getting right here, right now. Beautiful energy, guys. I absolutely love this. Oh my gosh, Libra, I'm so proud of you. I was the same with your general message. It was amazing. Intimacy. The rose is a universal symbol of human love. This card has appeared because this is an important energy for you right now. There are two energy spirals moving into the center of the rose, which represents two people energetically coming together. If you're not in a relationship, then this card shows a new relationship on the horizon. If you are in a relationship, pardon me, then this card is asking you to focus your energy there. Rekindle the romance and the passion. Embrace the energy of lover. Open to the intimacy and allow yourself to be vulnerable with your partner. How amazing is that? Check out the general reading. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to hold this up for you, and you can take a screenshot of that or an image of that if you like. Refer to it as often as you need. It might help you work through this space. It might help trigger, you know, a new perspective for you. As you read the definition of it, and you know, you look back on the on this video and the messages that I'm channeling, maybe something, you'll find something there that can apply and help you move through this space finally at its final stages, because I truly believe you are at the final stages. And now that I've read the definition in the book, I'm truly getting that this space that you're working through, that this transition has to do with love and intimacy. It has to do with embracing love in a comfortable way. You may have found that, you know, as you're building trust through your relationship, through this union that could be quite new, or maybe it's a long-standing relationship and you guys have kind of drifted apart, and so now is the time to work back together. Of course, if we don't nurture our relationships and we start to drift away, we need to find our way back. It's a process. And if something has actually happened in the past that has damaged the trust, well, that in itself is a process, right? And this is what I'm getting. This is how you're working through it. And you're doing it by standing in your power, by being true to your morals, by being true to your beliefs, by being true to your values, and, you know, and being very objective, very objective and fair. That's what I'm getting. However, what I'm also hearing is that maybe now's the time to allow your heart, yourself, to come from a space of love. Allow your heart to open a little bit, because during these final stages, what might actually be needed is the final steps of working through trust from a heart space. Beautiful, absolutely amazing. And you know what, Libra? Trust yourself. You have definitely crossed all the T's, dotted all your I's, your plan is in place, you've done all that, you've worked through each stage not comfortably, successfully, okay? So come on, you've got what it takes now to allow yourself to open your heart a little bit, as far as you feel comfortable, and apply the same process that you have through the channeled messages I got with this card. Truly amazing energy, guys. I'm so happy for you. Okay, so take a look at the card. You know, what do the colors mean to you? The image, the design. What thoughts come up when you look at that design? The number, does the number mean something specific to you? Number 23. Look it up. You know, what does the number mean spiritually? What do the colors mean, and which chakra are they, you know, associated with? When you put together all these meanings that you look up, when you put together the thoughts and the feelings you get on the imagery and the design of the card or the colors, and the definition from the book and the messages I've channeled, if there is something that is, you know, a common theme, a common word, a common feeling, a common thought, grab onto that, because that could be the starting point on making that final transition through this space. You know, sit with that, meditate, pray, ground yourself. However you feel, you can find that time to introspect, whatever applies to you if you don't meditate or you pray, so that you can truly start to work through these final stages. All right, guys, well, I'm very excited for you. I hope you found that helpful. Please have a safe Christmas, and I will see you for your January 2020 reflection message. Bye for now.